Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. I had a bit of a dental appointment today, so I kid. It's not that bad. Anyways, I'm sure the freezing will dissipate in 3 weeks. Anyways, um, we all woke up to the news about Gene Hackman and his wife and his dog. Terrible, terrible news. Rest in peace. I've always liked Gene Hackman. He was not only a fabulous actor, he didn't get a lot into a lot of the Hollywood politics. Plus, he lived in New Mexico, so he moved away from there. He certainly isn't a Robert De Niro, blabbing on and letting the world know how he's less than smart. Anyways, I digress. This is about Gene. Rest in peace, Gene Hackman. I was shocked when I saw he was 95. I really do. I really did. I was kind of shocked that he was 95. I don't know why. I just, we watched a movie last night, Lee. I believe it's on Prime, and it's about Lee Miller, the photographer. I just realized I reversed some of these. We'll put them straight when we lay them out. And Ed Norton is in it, and we're both looking at it going, Ed Norton's that old? It's like, I guess so. I guess we're that old. That's such a weird mind bender, eh? When you see somebody you haven't seen in a while, or you see that they're your age and they look old. It's like, what the hell? Anyways, I'm in a funny mood. It might be the funny gas I've had. Anyways, Gene Hackman and his wife, rest in peace. At first, they announced there was no suspicious activity. And then they started dripping out things like, well, the wife was found mummified. And they were found in different rooms. One dog was running around alive and well, and one dog had died. The front door was wide open. Nobody has seen them the last time they were spotted was about 2 weeks. And the neighbors said that was kind of unusual because they had to walk the dogs every day. Well, at least she did. And, or somebody did. And so nobody's seen any kind of action actually has seen them in about 2 weeks. And I think it would be quite reasonable for somebody with that amount of money. You don't see them for 2 weeks. You think, oh, they've gone on holiday, right? You don't think they're laying down, passed away in their house. So what's going on? Also, on the same date, this is freaky, Epstein's house in Santa Fe, New Mexico was sold as well. So what is that all about? Let's find out. Gene Hackman, what's going on? What's going on? Rest in peace. Can you help me? What can you tell me here through these cards? Can you communicate with us through these cards? What does the universe want us to know? What's the energy surrounding Gene Hackman and his wife's suspicious death? Oh, that was an interesting cut. Okay. Judgment, harsh sentence. What? Did they know something? I mean, death is the harshest sentence you can have. Tunnel or underground. Dark web recorded. Isn't that interesting? Jeffrey Epstein's house or compound or whatever it was in Santa Fe, New Mexico, sold yesterday. Yes, correct path. Oh, so is there some kind of connection there? The lovers' relationship. Yes, they were man and wife. Did they discover something? And then they got that harsh sentence. Because the cards say, yes, you're on the right path, and both of them had to go. Now, there was a bottle of pills that were opened as well, scattered around. jealousy or cheating, tunnel. Crime of passion or desire. So it is a crime. It is a crime scene. No too much want to talk on the S card. Oh, look at the female energy. I think it has something to do with her. Now she's a pianist. You have to be careful how you say that, because you don't want YouTube to think it's something else. A very good one, professional, well-renowned, and whatnot. I wonder if she stumbled across something, and because she knew. I mean, you think he's a 95-year-old man. How would he defend himself? Yeah, he was a big man, but he wasn't like hefty. He was tall, but very slender. If you look at his last pictures, he was just skin and bone, really. So I think they took out both of them. But I think this mostly, the trail starts with her. She knew something. Think about it differently. Yeah, think about it differently. So it's not any kind of, unaliving each other. It's not like a death pact. I think that it's something that she knew. I think it's something she discovered right there in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And before they could sell Jeffrey Epstein's house, or maybe it was for sale, and she was trying to talk to the people, telling them not to buy it or some such thing. But I think all roads lead to her. There's just too much female energy on here. Out of the picture. They wanted her out of the picture. She knew too much. Stranger unknown to me. So see, there actually, I think one of the last pictures of Gene, he's wearing a toque like that, or a beanie, whatever, wherever you are and you call them. Stranger unknown to me. Look at the first male, well, not the first male. We have one male card there. The next male card that shows up, stranger unknown to me. Jean did not know the person who did this to them. She did. She did, or she knew why they were there. He did not. He's like, what the hell? So he has no part in this. He has no idea what's going on. They were in completely different rooms. So that makes no sense to do a suicide murder kind of thing. Usually you're close, like you shoot one and then the next. And all these pills that were around her, but not him. But that could be something they scattered the pills to make it look like it was her suicide, right? They still don't have any, death or whatever. All roads lead to her. But for them to take out her, they had to take out him as well. And he had nothing to do with this. Nothing. Deal organized. So this even probably could have been a hitman. Hitman running out of time. Yeah, they had to have this done before the house was sold. I think there's something here with the house. Yes, something was seen when she was walking the dogs, perhaps one time. Mental struggle or illness. Maybe they're going to look like, there was a mental struggle or illness, but I think that might be a whole cover up. I'm not reading that I think they're going to say, yeah, she was really struggling with depression. I think she's going to put it on, they are going to put it on her, but they're not going to say the real reasons. See, ringmaster, organized, suspicious activity. I don't know if I need to read anymore. I think we've got our answer here. She saw something. She saw something. She could have approached them about it. I know too much, or maybe they knew, but maybe she just saw something and they saw her see something. Perhaps Maybe she said something to the people who were buying the house, and they said something, but somehow somebody found out that she knew something, and they couldn't just take her out. They took him out as well. And that's interesting. The first card out, judgment, harsh sentence. That the harshest sentence you can get is death. And I think, look at Ringmaster, organized. I think she stepped into a big pile of doggy doo-doo, and I think they had no choice but to take them both out, because he would have witnessed something, suspicious activity. I don't know. I'm not saying that she was involved in it or he was involved. And actually, he knew nothing about this at all. At all. I think she just saw something and she knew something, and she could have said something to the wrong people. And they knew for her to stick around as a witness would be detrimental. So I think what they're going to do is say, yeah, those pills were antidepressants. She is, it was all, kind of, she overdosed him, then she overdosed herself. The dogs ate some of the pills that were around her, the one dog, and that's why the one dog had died. And the other dog was out running around. And I think that's what started it. The neighbors were like, why is this dog running around? And they went to go bring the dog over, and they saw the door was open. So it was somebody she knew. It was somebody she knew, not him. He didn't know. It was somebody she knew who there was no forced entry. Oh, hi, Jeffrey Epstein's friend. Come on in. It'll be interesting to see what the autopsies say. Suspicious activity. Yeah, home search or house. It has something to do with that damn house. Accident. Digital footprint. See, we got suspicious activity, digital footprint, dark web, Emperor. Look at that. Clock is agreeing. Heavy burden carried. I'm going to stop there. Heavy burden carried. There we go. She knew way too much. Father figure in charge, the Emperor. You know who I'm going to say this is? I'm actually going to say this is Jean. Well, number one, he was, 30 years older than her. The Emperor. Maybe they were worried that he had too many connections. I mean, he would know a lot of people in Hollywood, right? Father figure in charge. I don't know. Is that Gene himself? See, made it look like an accident, but it wasn't. Heavy burden carried. I think that was her. I'm going to see if innocent. Yeah, it's not Gene. He's innocent. He's completely innocent. So whoever this is it Trump? I can't see. Who knows? Who knows? Because the emperor in the States. What about a governor? A governor could be an emperor as well. I don't know anything about a governor, about New Mexico or anything, but somebody at the top, a father figure in charge. So it's definitely male. Wanted something to look like an accident. Well, there you go. The wife stepped into it, and he had to pay the price. That's very interesting, actually. I think genuinely, I think both of them are kind of innocent. Just because you see something doesn't mean, you're going to say something or do something. I think in some respects, I think they're both a little bit innocent, but I think I think all roads lead to her, and he was an innocent bystander. and whoever this emperor is, this male in charge of whatever they found, because we also have the ringmaster here. There's a digital footprint. There's suspicious activity in dark web stuff, probably Bitcoin. Somebody was paid by Bitcoin. All right, so now this is less than 24 hours, we know, but yet now they're thinking that they have been passed away for a while, and let's see where all this falls out. Thank you very much for watching. YouTube is going to show you a video that you perhaps haven't seen yet. Have a click, and I'll see you over there.